Welcome in everybody to the show. We're going to have a good one today. We're talking about height. This is something I talked about one time before, but it needs to be repeated based upon everything that I'm seeing out there. Good to see everybody in the room. Zakaya, how you doing? Nice to see you. The question is, why don't women love the short kings? Why is height so important to women? A man ain't attractive if he ain't 6 feet and makes six figures. Can we have love back again? I want to be in love. I'm not 6 feet. I'm like 5'10". Julius with the big support for the book bag drive. Thank you, Julius, my boy. Hey, Julius, let me know when you get your passport, sir, my good sir, because I have a special treat for you, man. Let me know when you get your passport. Zakaya said, my man is 5'7". Zakaya loves short kings, yeah. Zakaya loves short queens, yeah. Kings, yeah. All right, let me bring in the people that want to come in. Portmore wanted to come in. And I don't see Portmore been waiting.
What's up, Don?
What up, That's? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, no, I've been talking about this subject online like the last couple of days because like the requirements that these new people out here dating, like these new women, is ridiculous. Like, okay, I'm 6'2" myself, but I think it's absolutely ridiculous that 90% of the women want a man that's like 6'4" or taller. You know what the stats is for 6'4" men in the country is? It's less than 4%.
I thought it was 15%.
6'4". It's 15% for 6 feet or higher.
Oh, 6'4".
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, and you hear them all the time. Like they're like, "Oh, my man's got to be 6'4". My man's got to be tall." Like, and it's like, all of y'all cannot have a tall brother. Like, what are y'all really saying? Like, y'all delusional. Somebody on social media somewhere told y'all that that's what the idea of a real man was, and now all of y'all looking for the same thing. But all of you can't.
You're wrong, bro. It's not 4%. It's 1%.
Okay, right, 1%. That's even worse. That's even worse. So it's like, where did this delusion start from? And what does a tall man do for these women that a brother that's 5'10" or 5'9" can't do for them? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. And like I said, I'm a tall brother myself, but I think it's ridiculous that that's what the standard is, because it's unattainable.
Well, I don't think unattainable has ever stopped women from believing. Okay, I think that the Disney characters did a number on some women. I don't blame them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame them for some of the delusion. Just like I don't blame some young men for some of their delusion who think they're gonna have special powers and they're gonna turn into Spider-Man or Batman or Superman. It's no difference than the Disney princess thing, where the prince is gonna come and rescue her and they're gonna live happily ever after. It's no different. So I don't totally blame. I don't totally blame the women for that. I don't totally blame them for that. But
somebody told them that somewhere somebody told them that that's what a real man was, and they just ran with that. Like,
yeah, okay. You know how they always talk about women on here, always talk about there's a lot of men incels, okay?
Yeah, no, that's their favorite word.
Well, I found them, but they're not on TikTok. They're on Reddit.
Huh.
They're on Reddit. The men incels are on Reddit. They're not on TikTok. Like, they're not incel. It's some getting cheeks dudes on TikTok. There's some getting cheeks dudes. Some real on TikTok, there's some real cheek clappers out here. Like my boy KG. KG, he a real cheek clapper, okay? There's some real guys that's getting real cheeks out here. But on Reddit, there's some delusional men and some men that just are wallowing in self-pity. Moose, that's another one of them. See, I respect all my cheek clappers. Real cheek clappers. No, KG, don't tell me to keep it quiet. Don't tell me to keep it quiet. Don't tell me. Listen, you need to be proud about your cheek clappage, okay? Stop trying to sneak attack the cheeks from the back.
He's trying to fly below the radar.
Yeah, he trying. Don't do that. No, KG, no. KG, no, I'm not going to allow that to happen in here, okay?
Don, he keeps it real.
Here is the biggest part of this, okay? There's delusion on both ends. Disney told women that they could be a princess. They're all the princesses, and a prince is going to come and rescue them. They're going to live in a castle and have everything that they want and live happily ever after. They've been told that, right?
Right.
Young men been told that the scrawny corny dude can grow up to be Captain America. Okay?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I see where you're going with this,
right? So both sides have been lied to. Both sides haven't faced the reality of what life is and the reality of where they are. So now you're 5'7", 5'8". You're not tall enough to be a superhero. And now you got to deal with the real world. There's a real world out here.
Right.
Now, my ex-wife was a model, right? And she's as tall as me. But when she put on heels, she's like 6'2", right? If I got on regular shoes, I'm still 5'10", right? So she was taller than me, but I never felt any how I say insecurity walking in her, walking in with her into a room.
As
I
you
never
should.
felt any insecurity, right?
Right.
So it really comes down to, for men, being confident in who you are as a human, and for women, trying to find a man that ain't gonna whoop your ass.
That's
right.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Because like I've seen women stay with men. Hey, Caroline, good to see you. I've seen women. Welcome in, love. Good to see you. I've seen men whoop women's ass, and those women won't leave him because he's tall.
Right.
I'm like, this man just put you in a chokehold, and you going back to him because he's 6'5"?
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
You going back to him because he's 6'5"? And so for me, when I look at this stuff from a real perspective, I'm like, there's so many people out here losing in the dating world.
Yes.
You need to find somebody to love, because life is too difficult to do it alone.
Yeah.
It's just way too difficult. Right?
Yeah. That's become a reality now, though. You know, that a lot of people are going to choose to do it alone because of how difficult, you know, it is to date, to find somebody who's like-minded and stuff like that, have the same qualities and values as you do. Like, it's like nobody cares about that stuff anymore.
And I got the perfect video to illustrate what I'm saying. This is the perfect video to illustrate it. You know, and I want to show you guys this because it's important. Where's it at? There it is. Here it is.
Yeah, and it should be no reason for this. It should be no reason for me to have to even know what I'm doing. I mean, I do. It ain't hard. But save me. Can you help me? I don't want to have to do this.
I thought they wanted to be independent, though.
And it should be no reason for this. It should be no reason for me to have to even know what I'm doing. I mean, I do. It ain't hard. But save me. Can you help me? I don't want to have.
But Don, like that's like conflicting narratives, though. Like they say they want to be left alone. They say they want the bear, but now they want to be saved too at the same time. Like what I think this is just a bunch of women just speaking like for everybody. Like they talk about what they want, but they project it on to other women. Like what do they really want?
Now, okay, let me put this the best way. I think that there's a lot of good women out there. I do. In America, I think overall there's a lot of good women.
Misguided, but good women.
I just don't think that there are a lot of good women for relationships or marriage. That doesn't take away from their quality as a human.
Sure.
They're caring, sympathetic, they're beautiful, they're good looking, but they don't know how to be in a relationship, because a relationship is about teamwork. And the only time that they call for a relationship is when they need help. Like if her tire wasn't flat, would she make a video saying, I need somebody, I need help? I don't think so, because that would be too vulnerable and, in women's point of view, humiliating and embarrassing. But now that her tire is flat and she's changing it herself, she says, well, I need someone.
Yep.
And I want to say this to women with all due respect. You guys worry a lot about humiliation and embarrassment. Men deal with humiliation and embarrassment on a day-to-day basis. And the men that learn how to embrace it and learn from it, those are the men that you want. Right? Those are the guys that you want.
You would think so.
If a guy can overcome humiliation and embarrassment to be great, his mental fortitude is pretty damn good. He's going to be good inside of a relationship. He's going to be good for you, especially when you are having mental health challenges or you are dealing with the world falling in on you. Because he's going to be able to understand where you're coming from. But I hear so many women saying, oh, well, he's trying to humble me. He's trying to embarrass me. Sometimes life just embarrasses you.
Sometimes life humbles you.
Sometimes life just humbles you. It just happens. It's not a conspiracy. Nobody's conspiring against you. I promise you. It's just we all have bad days. We all have them days, bro. I done had them days, right? So I want women to understand and know that men do not live to humiliate you. They don't. That's not our goal. We don't think about that. So think about that if you don't mind, ladies. Think about that if you don't mind when a man who's 5'7" tries to approach you and talk to you. Maybe take a second to get to know him. Ask him some questions. Find out who he is. Because like that said, there's very few men over 6'4" in the United States. But there's a lot of short kings. You might have to take a short king and have a great life.
Yeah. Wow.
None of us are perfect. None of us. We all got challenges, right? We all got things that we can work on, things that we can get better at. All of us do. So judge a man, in my opinion, this is my opinion. Judge a man. Kimmy K says call preference. Okay, Kimmy K. If that's your preference, don't get mad at men when they say that they want a woman who's in shape.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Don Peter started some shit.
if we go hold on to that's their preference, okay? Don't get mad when a man say he can't be with you because you got a fupa.
We're not allowed to have preferences, though, Don. Like, we're supposed to take women as they are, and they're supposed to be able to pick and choose, like, who they want.
Hey, what up, Gary? Good to see you, brother. I'm gonna be very clear about this, right? I'm gonna be very clear about this. If you're gonna judge a man by his height, which he can't control, then somebody needs to slide a scale in front of you. Now I'm tired of this bullshit. Really, this bullshit has gone too far. You got 4'11" women talking about they need a 6'4" man. You running around looking like a Oompa Loompa, talking about you need a man who's 6'4". And I've had enough, okay? Because a lot of you guys, rent is due in 2 days and you ain't got it. You don't have it. But guess who got it? That's your king that's going home alone. And if you would work hard to put a life together with him, you wouldn't be so damn stressed. A lot of you guys are looking stressed because of the bills of life is beating you the hell down. You got bills. You got shit you can't pay. You trying to get money out of your account before your Klarna Afterpay 4 and zip hits. You trying to pay your bills before the Klarna hit, before the zip hits. You're in trouble. You're in real trouble. And I swear on everything that I love, you do not look as good as the people on the internet and the men that are thirsty trying to hit are telling you. I swear that to you. Like the downfall of Brittany Renner has to be studied. It has to be studied. Because I'm looking at Brittany Renner and I'm saying, dude, you used to be an it girl. Now look at you now. You going back to Mississippi. Nobody wants to go to Mississippi. The people that live in Mississippi are trying to get out of Mississippi.
Facts.
We're in an ugly, ugly spot. Okay? You need help. You can't do it on your own. None of us can. There's a lot of guys out here that's got good ideas for business, but they need somebody to help them build it. We need to start finding people we can create families with and stop worrying about bullshit like it's like about height when you 5'1". That's stupidity. You're 5'1", and you're going crazy about height. Holmes said, definitely never building a man. Michelle Obama built Barack. Hillary Clinton built Bill. Cookie built Magic. Michael Jordan's wife built him. Savannah built LeBron. He was at Harvard. That don't mean she ain't built him. LeBron was McDonald's All-American. That don't mean Savannah didn't build him. So let me get this straight. We got black women in here trying to take away from the greatness of Michelle Obama just to undercut an argument. Y'all out of y'all goddamn mind.
Well, Don, that's why other women are winning, because they'll see a man's potential and they'll go with it.
Y'all out of y'all goddamn mind. You telling me that black women are in this live trying to undercut Michelle Obama, saying that she didn't help build Barack Obama. Y'all out of y'all mind. Y'all have lost y'all mind. y'all Hey, you know something, man? All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh at the silliness. That's all you can really do is laugh, because nobody can take you serious when you say things like that are seriously, that are silly. You won't get taken serious. You won't.
Yep.
You won't get taken serious when you say silly things. Listen, Michelle Obama was an instrumental part of the reason why Barack Obama became the first black president in American history.
He's even said that.
Instrumental. And you know what? What's more? He said it himself.
Yep.
So for all y'all that doubted, he said it himself. He said how Michelle Obama helped him when he was in Harvard and helped push him and help elevate him. He said it himself. It just shows that, you know, sometimes you guys just tout things without really knowing anything. People need people. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. I'm saying, okay, but he already had potential. That's what building up a man is. You take somebody with the potential and you push them. You push them. You're proving my point.
Potential alone ain't enough.
No, we're not talking about a man who doesn't have a job and an education. If you're meeting those type of men, they must be attracted to your wig glue. Broke men are attracted to wig glue and sewing extensions. There ain't no way. If you attracting men that don't have jobs, there's something wrong with you. It's not them. It's you. They're looking at you and saying, I think I could take advantage of her. I think I can move in and sit on her couch while she go to work. I think I can do that with her. Thank you, Dax. Thank you, Dax. I appreciate you coming in, bro. Thank you.
All right, thank you for having me, Don. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Quincy.
Hey, how you doing? Like I just been saying before, man, why is height so important to women? A man isn't attractive unless he's 6 foot tall and makes six figures or whatever. They say all that stuff, man, but that woman ain't even studying all that stuff. Only thing they more concerned about is he's 6 foot tall, got dreads, different color eyes, and that'll be the dang dude to be the reason why her ass come up missing. It's always gonna be something with women. You could go out there right now on Don P and buy a woman a Hope Diamond and she'll complain about the weight. They complain too damn much. Well, just be damn happy with whatever you got.
I'm going to say this.
Happy.
I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off. If you don't want to take a man with potential, a black man with a potential black women, the white women and the Latino women will.
That's what I'm saying. And then they complain.
Hold on, Quincy. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to stop bullshitting. Right? This is why y'all get mad when the NFL and the NBA draft happens and all of those blonde hair, blue eyed women are sitting behind the dark skinned black men. Y'all get upset. Every year when the draft happens, y'all get upset. Yeah, because they was bringing him Chipotle bowls when he was coming off the bench in college. When he was coming off the bench in college, they was bringing him Chipotle bowls. They was going to Kava and paying for the extra protein when he was third string. Then 2 people got hurt and he got an offensive line and had 2 years of breakout seasons. And now he's going in the top 5 and there's a woman with blonde hair and blue eyes sitting beside him and you guys are angry. And Ash is right. And doing his homework so he can focus on film. And you guys are angry. Somebody said the draft is like when they used to auction slaves. Well, if getting a $64 million 4-year contract is slavery, I'll sign up for it.
I hand up too.
Yeah, if I get to play for adoring fans, get endorsement deals, shoe deals, and $64 million to play the game I love, and if that's slavery, sign me up. Where do I sign up? Yes, a massa. Where I sign up? If I get to do what I love more than anything in the world, and get shoe deal, $100 million shoe deal, plus the $64 million, plus bad chicks, plus get to hang with my boys and play a game I love, if that's slavery, sign me up. I'm in. Go ahead, Quincy. I'm in.
Thing about it, you hear women talking about men don't approach women no more. Why would I? Why would any man approach a woman now these days? Either if you approach her, either you come off as being a creep or they gonna find something that bash you about. Your man can't even sit in a damn restaurant and have some damn lunch without being called being in the rainbow community because you refuse to buy a complete stranger a damn drink. They show up at these places broke. They don't have no money for real. and they expect for you to goddamn do everything. I remember when I was in college, when I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I used to watch those girls coming out. When they coming in there with guys, they coming in, they ordering the whole, they doing big boy shit when they coming in there with dudes. But when they coming in there on 50-cent wing night, they scrapping up damn change to buy to buy wings, and they don't even have the money to even buy the damn wings. Look, man, y'all just go. Give me what you got. I goddamn compensate for it. Give me what you got. God,
I'm gonna say this very clearly. As far as buying women drinks, I've always taken a strong policy of not buying women that I don't know drinks. All right. If I go to a place and say one of my followers were there, right? And I see Creole Cutie Pie, or I see Top Cat, or I see somebody that's a follower of mine. They say, Don P, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna buy her a drink. I know her. She watches my lives. She taps the screen. She supports me. I'm gonna buy her a drink. If I meet a girl that I used to have intercourse with at the bar, I'll buy her a drink. This is to say thank you for giving me the cheeks, okay? If I bring a woman on a date, I'll buy her a drink. If it's my family, I'll buy her a drink. But if I don't know you, I am just meeting you. Hey, how you doing? I'm Don. What's your name? I'm Sharon. Would you like Sharon? How you doing? Would you like to offer to buy me a drink? No, I would not. No, I would not. I don't know you. I don't know if you got a boyfriend, a husband. I don't know if you in your right mind. I don't know anything about you. So I've always been against buying women drinks. I never approach. No, it's not just a drink. The Travel Tam said it's not. In California where I live, that's $30. I remember days when I got to California here that I needed $30. I have a very huge respect for money. I don't waste money. And I certainly don't waste money buying drinks for women that may have a boyfriend or a husband that's coming to pick them up. I only talk to women. No, him. It's not a bare minimum. No, it's not. And I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to use my loud voice to tell men not to buy you guys drinks if they don't know you. Don't buy them drinks. Because I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of women go to the bars and go to the clubs. They don't have any money to buy their own drinks. If you spoil yourself, then spoil yourself with a drink. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't tell me how much money you got and you sitting there with no drink asking me to buy you a drink. Show me how much money you got. Show me how much money you get. Show me. Don't talk to me. Show me. I'm a show me type of dude. I tell you what, I'll buy a shot of Louis the 14th if you buy a shot of Louis the 14th. We could go shot for shot. How about that? I'll buy a shot of the most expensive bottle in there. You can buy a shot of the most expensive bottle. We go shot for shot. Show me what you tell us. That you're doing so good that you don't need nobody. You don't need a man to pay for food or to pay for drinks. That's the bare minimum. Show me how that's the bare minimum. Show me. Show me. Don't talk me to death. I'll bring you back, Quincy. Thank you. Don't talk me to death. Show me. See, a lot of women, this is not all women. This is a certain segment of women. They just do this. They talk. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking. And then when you finally go over their house, they got an air mattress on the floor. Don't talk me to death. Show me. Thank you, Ben, for supporting the show. I appreciate you. We need 17 more people at the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and support the show. Listen, let me be very clear about something. If you tell me you spend this on your hair, this on your makeup, this on your lashes, this on your nails, I don't need a man to buy me a meal. Yes, you do. Because you overspent on your hair, your makeup. You overspent. So that's why you need the man to buy you the meal. It's not because you didn't have the money. It's because you had the money and you spent it on sew-ins, wigs, nails, lashes. You overspent it. I see these videos. You guys are thinking you're making a good point. It's not a good point. It only proves that you guys are broke. I spent $2,000 on my hair. I spent $280 on my nails. I spent this on my lashes and my eyebrows. And you think and a man think I need him for a meal. If yes, you do need him for a meal because you've overspent in your self-care. I want to be very clear to everybody on here. Many women spend so much on their self-care that it puts other critical infrastructure bills in jeopardy every month. Every month. Do not let women lie to you on here. Do not let them lie to you. I don't allow women to shame me, guilt me, or lie to me. I know if you spent $2,000 on your hair, but you work as a CNA, that your budget is messed up. Because CNAs don't make that much. You change poop pans for a living. And I'm going to be clear. I'm going to cut through all of the foolishness because it's a lot of foolishness. If you're a CNA, the average woman in this country makes $57,000 a year. $57,000 a year. Okay? That's what the average woman in America makes. If you spend $2,000 on your hair, financially you're in trouble. Because that's one time. That's one time. That's one time. If you make $57,000 and you getting your nails done every 10 days, financially, you can't afford it. You cannot afford that. You can't afford it. So what happens is there is shame and guilt, and you guys make up a lie that a man paying for your maintenance or buying you drinks at the bar is the bare minimum. That's not the bare minimum. That's not the bare minimum. And you guys can't shame or guilt me because I know I make more than any of y'all. Matter of fact, I'll let y'all get the 10 top women earners in this live together and bring your tax returns on here. And I'll put one tax return against 10 of y'all. So what about you? What about you? I tell you what, you get 9 other women in this live together. Bring your tax returns on live. Show them. I'll get one tax return. I guarantee you it'll beat you. No. I'm a prove it type of guy here. We prove it here. Go ahead, Get 9 other women on here to show their tax returns. And I'll pull up one. And I'll bet you I'll beat you. So it's impossible to shame me or guilt me or embarrass me from speaking the truth. It's impossible. You can't do that to me. It's impossible. So if you can't do that, I don't want to hear anything else from you. Bless girl, you jump in if you want. Y'all can jump in. Give me 10 women against me. I out-earned you. And the crazy thing about me out-earning you, I took care of my daughter too and made her food 3 times a day. Made her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I never missed anything with my daughter. No, Ty. You get in with them too. You get in with them too. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's none of you guys. You can't get 10 women in one live to beat my tax return. You can't get 10 in one live. And you want to shame me for telling you the truth. That's where we at. Don't talk me to death. Prove it. I'm an earner. I put numbers up on a monthly, yearly, annual basis. I'm an earner. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. If you can't put a team of 9 women together to beat my one tax return, shut up. You just showed me that you ain't who you think you are. How you going to be poor talking about you looking for a man who makes a lot of money, talking about a $30 drink is the bare minimum? No. I'm not saying that. No, we ain't doing woman for woman. I said, Don P, has out-earned 10 of you. I said, you and 9 other women, put your tax returns together. Come on live, and I'll bring my tax return. Now, here is the craziest part about this. Here's the craziest part about it. Mr. Him, this is the craziest part about it. And I guarantee you, when we look at contributions to charity, I guarantee you, I gave more to the women in our community than you did, than all of y'all did. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee that I gave more to black women than you did. Thank you, Julius, for supporting the show. Thank you, Nada, for supporting the show. So the challenge is out to him on this live. For you to get 9 women that's on this live, we can do it today. I got my tax returns right here. We can do it today. And I tell you what, if you guys beat me, I'll give you $1,000 a piece on the live. But if I beat you, you guys got to give $10,000 to a charity of my choosing. That's not the challenge. I'm the one that gets to make the challenges, not you. We just took a little short recess from the topic. We get back there. See, that's the difference. That's the difference between men and women. Men got to prove what they say. Many women can just talk. That's the difference. That's the difference. And that's what makes us different. We're not supposed to be the same. We're supposed to be different. That's the difference. So when you in my chat, you need to learn to act your wage. Your money is low. You need to talk slow. Learn to act your wage, girl. You in my live. Act your wage. Act your wage. Ladies, act your wage. Don't be coming on here talking crazy to me. I'm not that guy. Act your wage. If you ain't putting up big boy numbers, act your wage. Now, why is height so important to women? A man isn't attractive unless he's 6 feet and makes 6 figures. And are women's preferences realistic? Now, we talked about this. I'm going to ask ladies in the live, what's the number one most important thing when you're looking for a man? Put your answer in the live. What's the most important thing when you're looking for a man? Put your answers in the live, ladies. What is the first thing that you look for? The very first thing. Said generosity because she's poor, y'all. Blessed said mindset, integrity, money, character. Who's looking for one? You are, because you're on a man's live. You're not very smart, are you? You're on a man's live. Zakiah said character. Heat Rush said integrity. CEO for Compassion said respect for me and himself. Respect. 0 felonies. Respect. Integrity and loyalty. Compatibility. Thank you, my boy Malibu. What it do? What it do, Malibu? Thank you for hitting the Cash App and supporting the show. We need 14 more people. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and take care of the show. Now, listen, if you're a woman and you picked respect, loyalty, integrity, or character, your mom and your father raised you well, and you're a good human. If you picked anything about money or height, your parents didn't raise you well, and they owe you an apology. What makes a man is his character, how he respects the woman that he's around, his mother. Does he have integrity? Does he have moral character? That is the most important thing when you're looking for a man. A man who doesn't respect you, his mother, his sisters, himself, is not a man that you could ever trust. You can't respect or trust a man who says, yeah, baby, I'm coming. And then you are waiting around at 11 o'clock at night. He said he was going to get there at 7:30, and it's 11:30. He said, baby, I'm 5 minutes away. But he said he was going to be there at 7:30. You can't trust somebody like that. I'll be there in 5 minutes. 5 hours later, I'll be there in 5 minutes. You can't trust him. Integrity doesn't include money. Jesus didn't have any money. Would you say he had integrity? Jesus was poor. He was a carpenter with no house. Would you say he had integrity? Would you say he had character? And y'all should be, many women, you can date Jesus, actually. You're supposed to have a personal relationship with him. I'm going to tell y'all something. I really question a lot of you guys' educations because your critical thinking skills is surely lacking. I really question this whole we're the most educated thing. You might have went to school, but in terms of getting an education, some of y'all don't show it. Jesus was a carpenter with no house. Didn't have a crib. He didn't have a crib. You know how diabolical it is? It wasn't like you had to buy land permits. He could have just built a house anywhere he wanted to. He could have just got some lumber and built a house in Jerusalem or Bethlehem. He didn't have a house. Jesus was poor. He was poor. He was generous with his time. He was generous with his love. He was generous with his advice. He was generous with his forgiveness. And here's the biggest thing about it. Jesus himself said, blessed are the poor, and the poor you shall have with you always. He cared about the poor. Raise your hand in the chat, ladies, if you have a requirement, a standard for a man to be over 6 feet tall. Raise your hand. If one of your standards is for a man, and I'm not here to tell you to change your standard. I'm not here. You can want a man who's 7'9" for all I care. But raise your hand in the chat if one of your standards is a man who's 6 feet tall or 6 feet or taller. Raise your hand. I'm not here to change your standards. JC, Somebody lying in here. We got some people lying in here. Some of y'all, the truth, you're a liar and the truth is not in you. We got some liars up in here. I'm going to tell you that right now. Some of y'all parents did not raise y'all good. There's some liars up in this joint. No, JC, I have never told women to change their standards. I have never done that. I have never done it. I have never, ever told women, ever, to change. I don't care if you want a man who's 7'9", a trillionaire, with a 55-inch eggplant. I have never told women to change their standard. You have never heard that from me. Because I frankly, I believe your standards is yours. You can have whichever ones you want. It's up to you. That's your bag. That's your thing. I have personally never, on this show or anywhere else, told a woman to change her standards. Let's try it this way. Ladies, raise your hand in the chat if you think your looks are a 10. Raise your hand if you think your looks are a 10. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. If you think your looks are a 10 in the chat, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand in the chat. If you think your looks are a 10, if you think you're a 10, raise your hand. Put your hand high. If you, okay. Sandria Beauty said she's a 10. We got 1. We got 2. She said, as a natural queen, CEO for, hey, CEO for Compassion. Why your name so long? It don't even fit on the damn screen. Hey, guys, let me tell you guys something. When you come up with a screen name, make it short and sweet. Your name, ma'am, says CEO for Compassionate H. That H could mean anything. Heroin, Hogwarts. It could mean anything. Hysterectomies. Change your name. Thank you, mermaid. Holes. Change your name. Listen, let me tell you guys something. I personally have built 2 multi-million-dollar companies in my life. I'm trying to build a 3rd one right now. The most important thing is to have a simple name. If you can get it to 2 syllables, fine. Apple, right? 3 is maximum. McDonald's. Keep it simple. Kinko's, FedEx, Xerox, Coke. Keep it simple. You do not have to describe your mission statement in your name. Keep it simple. It's very simple. See, CEO for Compassionate Hoes said, Kendra, I'm not changing my company's name. Then you want to fail. IBM. Then you want to fail. And you will fail. Because most businesses fail in the first 2 years. And a great way to fail in business is not to be flexible. I am my company. I am me and I'm my company. Don P. Don P. Nobody can ever mistake it. Nobody can ever misspell it. Psycho said, now what if she blow up? You're going to feel bad, Unc? She's not going to blow up. Because when she goes into a meeting and she tries to say her name, they're going to be like, next, your name is too long. We already tired of you. She's not blowing up. Listen, here's what I know business. That's what I do. I have depended on me and me alone to cut checks for me for 26 years. All right. Home care cannot fail in America. Tell that to all of the home care companies that have failed this year already. Any business can fail. Businesses fail when you fail to realize very simple things like branding. We can't even see the name of your business. And we don't care if you're the CEO. You're so selfish, you could have got the name of your business. You could have fit it in. But it's all about you. You wanted everybody to know that you're the CEO. CEOs don't need people to know they're the CEOs. They don't have to put them in their name. So you're not a true CEO. But you could have got your whole business name in one line if you simply hadn't been so selfish. But you're so selfish, you had to put you first. The business is not first. You first. And that's why families fail. The family is first. Not me. I'm the head of this family. The family is first. The business is first. You're not first. I'm going to tell you guys something. You are your brand and your brand is you. As a leader of any brand or any family, when the team does good, you give the credit away. When the team does bad, you shield the team from the blame. That's your job. That's what you do. Hey, if you say generous in this chat one more time, I'm going to block you. You're spamming the chat. They just gave me a thing about spamming. Say generous one more time and you're getting blocked. Say it one more time. I dare you. I triple dare you to say generous. Say it one more time. Say a generous man one more time or anything cute like it and watch me block you. I double dare you. Say it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say anything sassy in reply and watch me block you. Kendra, you said it, you get blocked. Bless, you said trigger, you get blocked. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to tell you something. In this life, we are men. Now, we can be compassionate and we can listen to you, but you're not going to disrespect anybody up in here. In this life, we're not simps. In this life, we do not bow. Yep, there you go. You gone too. We do not bow down to foolishness here. That's not what we do. So you can take that somewhere else. Maybe somebody else will let you do foolishness. We don't do that here. Now, let's get back to the topic. Why is height so important to women? Why is height so important? The average woman is 5'3", 5'4". The average man is 5'8", 5'9". You want a man that's taller than you. If you get a man who's 5'8", 5'9", you 5'4", they're taller than you. If you 4'11", damn near everybody's taller than you. Okay, creative energy, I feel you. You're going to wear heels. Wear kitten heels. If you don't want to be taller than him. I'm 5'10", psycho. You only need a man that's taller than you. They feel more protected by a taller man? Do you know that taller men have more cases of domestic violence? Did anybody know that? On average, taller men have more cases of domestic violence. Did anybody know that? Did anybody know that? So y'all be like, I don't mind getting choke slammed as long as he's 6'4". I don't mind if he knocked my head between the washer and dryer as long as he's 6'5". Excluded said, you're insecure, bud, and you're blocked, bud. How about that? You're blocked. You're out of here. You was probably raised by a single mom, and that's your problem. I know he hit me with a 2-piece, but that's my man. I love him. He's 6'5". When I'm looking at him through a black eye, he sure does look handsome. Tall men have a bigger tendency to commit DV. They have a bigger tendency to commit DV. I don't know why that is. I don't understand why that is. I don't know why that is. But they have a tendency to commit DV. They just do. I don't know if it's that they believe that, hey, it's not a lot of tall men out here. She ain't going to leave me and I can get away with it. I don't know if they look at it like, how dare her? Chi. The sources are all over the place. Harvard did a study. The Pew Research Center did a study. John Hopkins did a study. Cosmopolitan Magazine did a study. Go read it for yourself. I don't know why that is. Tito's Love said that is a flawed stat. Okay, then what's the stat that's more accurate then, Tito? What's the more accurate stat? I'll wait. Yeah, that's what I thought, Tito. Why don't you go and drink some of yourself and get off the live? Tito, go drink some of yourself and get off the law. What a silly name you have. You named yourself after alcohol. That's mediocre at best. And you named yourself after the worst Jackson. Tito Jackson is the worst of the Jackson Pops. I am a funny guy. I am. See, ladies, what you guys got to know that in my life, anybody can get it. Kids, old people, young people, men, women, disabled people, people with Down syndrome, people with learning disabilities, infants. It doesn't matter. I'm equal. I treat everybody equally. I treat everybody equally. Everybody gets equal treatment in this life. Everybody. Everybody. Everybody gets equal treatment. I'm no respect of persons. I give everybody the business in here. It don't matter who you are. Let me bring a woman up. I ain't got no time to read your response. Go drink some of yourself, Tito. I got real things to do. Go drink you. Go drink yourself.
Hey, you. Hey, my guy. You always keep me accountable. How are you?
Cheesecake, do I know you?
Yes, we talk all the time. You always challenge me. You always challenge me about my perspective, about, to change this, to change that. We have talked. I have enjoyed you. How are you?
You haven't enjoyed me yet.
Yes, I have.
I would have remembered, and you would have.
But also too, yeah, I'm 44 years old from Cali. I'm single. I don't have any kids, and
you have not enjoyed. You trust me. You haven't enjoyed me yet.
No, but I enjoy your content and what you do.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
no, not personally, for sure. But also too, it's just that, you know what? I'm going to say this. Height is not important. We want height. It's a preference. Like men want women of a certain caliber, a certain way, a certain thing. I think women want the same thing, because I'm going to say this. I am fat. I am obese. I'm 44 and single, and I get passed up all the time because I'm not what men want. And guess what? And that's okay. And and everybody has a right to their preference, however it is.
Do you think that you would have more dating options if you lost the weight?
I would definitely have more dating options if I lost the weight, if I was more prettier, because I'm going to be honest with you. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am a 3, and I'm a solid 3, and I'm proud to be that 3. And I know that I'm not aesthetically beautiful, but it is what it is.
You know what's funny about what you just said? I disagree with you. It's a lot of women who weren't originally aesthetically beautiful. They got their bodies in perfect shape, and they went and had, they got their nose done, they got their cheeks done, they got their lips done, and all of a sudden, they went from a 3 to an 8.
Right, and then also too, for me, and I realized something. Time is not on my side. I'm 44 years old. I have more years. I have more years behind me than I have ahead of me, and I've learned to accept myself and the way that I am.
You just just keep it real. You just like to eat, and you ain't gonna stop.
Not that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a big, huge eater. I'm just overweight. I'm not a big, huge eater, to be honest with you.
Well, how you getting all the calories in your body?
Well, basically because I do have a slow metabolism and I don't exercise as much. So that's what it is. I'm not a big eater, to be honest.
All right. Okay. Here's my question, Cheesecake. If we took you out to the desert in California.
I live in California, actually, yeah.
I know. I'm in California. If we took you out to the desert in California, far away from people, and you had unlimited water, you had unlimited reading materials, and you had unlimited salad for 90 days.
Okay.
With no salad dressings, oil and vinegar, or lemon for your salad dressing.
Right.
For 90 days. Would you lose weight?
Absolutely.
So this really does come to what you put in your body.
Right.
Because you can sit in the desert under a palm tree and you can read. You can read for 90 days, drink water, and eat salad with lemon or oil and vinegar, and you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight.
Right.
Ooh, okay. I like beautiful women. Okay, Cheesecake. That's my weakness. Beautiful women.
I know that.
Right.
Yes.
I love beautiful women. I love women with golden ratio faces. I love it. Right.
Right.
So if I'm trying to stay focused on something or focused on a woman that I'm with, if I see an attractive woman, I got to go the other way. I have to deny myself of being around her because I'm going to find a reason to talk to her. Right. I'm going to find a reason. So I have to deny myself.
Right.
right?
Basically, somebody said to cam up. I'm like, you don't want to see my ugly self to cam up.
No, cheesecake. Let's not get focused on the comments. Let's get focused on what
Right.
we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying to you is, you eating more calories than you know.
Right. That could be true too. Yes.
So if you took 90 days, hey, Iris said, girl, don't down yourself like that. Here's the other thing. When a woman is accountable like you, and I respect you, cheesecake,
Mm-hmm.
another girl is going to come in and try to pull you back into delusion. See, this is the peer pressure we was talking about from women. If one woman, you need to talk honest about yourself, Iris. Talk honest about yourself. See, this is what we was talking about yesterday when I was talking about the peer pressure. If a woman comes out like cheesecake and she's courageous enough, self-observant enough, smart enough, wise enough to critique herself and be honest and accountable, you're always going to get somebody like Iris that's going to be like, girl, you a 10. Don't talk down about yourself. You perfect.
Right. And
So-
I know that. Right. And
So-
I know that. Right.
So-
And I know
hold
that
on,
I'm
cheesecake.
not.
Hold on, cheesecake. So they gonna shovel her bullshit and delusion while she's trying to better herself.
Right.
Right?
And-
They're gonna shovel her bullshit and delusion while she's trying to better yourself. I believe in you, cheesecake. I believe that if you go 90 days and you throw away everything in your house to eat, except for pH balanced water, except for fruits and salad, you basically go raw vegan for 90 days, I think the weight is gonna melt off of you.
Right.
Because what happens is when your body has nothing else to feed on, it feeds on the fat. That's how you lose fat quick. And the beautiful thing about losing fat that way is that you don't get all the loose skin.
Right. Right. And that's why for me,
It gives your body time to heal.
right.
Go
And,
ahead.
and for me, and that's why for me, even though I would never ever get weight loss surgery because of the loose skin or whatever,
Yeah.
my doctor would be like, get weight loss surgery. I'm like, nope. I'm like this. I'd rather be overweight, or I'd rather lose it naturally, or I'd rather lose it organically than for me. Because when you do the weight loss surgery, because my sisters have had it, they have so much loose skin because they lose it so fast or whatever. And then for me, I am honest, because for me, I said this, I'm a 3, right? And I'm like this, I'm a good solid 3. I'm going to rock that 3, and I'm going to be the best damn 3 that I could be. Because for me, what always mattered to me was the soul of my man. The soul, I mean, my Christianity, my spirituality, my heart, my this, my that. Because as you get older, your looks are going to fade, except for you, because you're aging like fine wine. My looks are going to fade. I'm going to get old. I'm going to get froppy, and that's, you know what? And that's okay. But I'd rather have the heart of me and the soul of me. That's what I'm more concerned about. Because I live in Los Angeles. I'm not aesthetically beautiful. Men in LA want women that are 18 to 30. I'm 44, so my time is already up and done. And I'm okay with that, but I've learned to accept myself and who I am and what I am.
I don't think your time. I don't think your time is done because you don't have kids.
Right, but also too, but I'm 44 and I'm like, I'm ready for menopause.
Listen, I don't think your time is done. I done cracked a bunch of 44-year-old women. 50. We got one guy in here. He cracked a 72-year-old.
Right, and also too,
Damn near sent her to the hospital.
Right, and then also too, for me, it's just that. But it's just like, I mean, there's always room for improvement, but I know that I'm going to be the best solid rockin' 3 that I could be, and
Right.
I accept me and who I am in that.
But here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. Hey, love. How you doing? I'll get to you 1 second. Here's the thing. Oh, you having a good hair day today, ain't you? You having a
I
good
did
hair day.
yesterday and I got a cut.
Okay. I'm proud of you. Good hair day. I'm gonna say this to you, Cheesecake. I remember you now, and I respect you. And the reason why I respect you is because you're honest. But I don't think your time is up because you don't have any children. I think that if you put in 6 months of time into yourself with diet and exercise, I guarantee you're going to be absolutely shocked at the options of men you're going to get. Now, yes, there is a group of men in California that ain't messing with you unless you're 18 to 30. There is a group of
I know that.
men like that, right?
And
But-
yeah, I know that.
But there's also a huge group of men that's looking for someone just like you. No kids, in their 40s. They're looking for somebody just like you. So I really think it comes down to you deciding, hey, man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give myself this gift. I'm going to give myself this present of getting into great shape. And let's see what happens from there.
Right.
Because if you can live with the results now, think how much better you're going to be able to live with the results in 6 months.
Right. And also too, and I do believe that, but also too, it's just that, it's just like, I will accept myself better in 6 months, and I accept myself who I am, and I accept myself better right now. But it's just like, it's not even about having a low self-esteem. It's about me being realistic in who I am. And I think people need to be realistic and honest in who they are. And I'm realistic and honest as I can be.
But
I'm okay.
but Cheesecake, I want you to be realistic. I don't want you to lose hope or lose faith or have low self-esteem.
Right. No, it's not even about me losing hope or low self-esteem, but I learned to accept what it is. For example, I know that I would never be 5'8". I am 5'7". I know that I would never grow that extra inch, or I know that I would never be lighter or anything. So
you will be lighter. Oh, you mean lighter skin complexion?
Lighter skin complexion,
Okay.
or anything like that. But also too, it's just that I have been working on my weight because I am a diabetic, and
My dad was. You got type 1 or type 2?
I have type 2, and I have lost a lot of weight since being at the airport because I do walk around a lot.
Uh-huh.
I am walking, taking my medicine, and doing the best I can. So I'm making baby steps towards that. But also too, I could do a lot more better than what I'm doing.
Well, I'll see you in a couple of days because I'm going to the airport to fly out to Colombia for my trip with the guys.
All right, basically, I'm in Tom Bradley.
I gotta go to Tom Bradley, so I'll see you.
Yes, you will be on the south side. And
Yeah.
make sure you have TSA pre-check because you're going to go upstairs to the far left.
I know exactly where it is. Hey,
Bradley, you're on the south side.
thank you, Cheesecake. Thank you for coming in, man. That was really good. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. See you
come,
soon. Be
come
good.
back anytime.
Wait, can I tell you something real quick?
Sure. Hi,
Okay,
okay,
so,
I remember you.
Hopefully it's good. But I wanted to
You
share
are
something
good.
with you. So, in 2018, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and so I actually wear a lot of t-shirts because, well, I was at the gym today, so hold on. I don't really like to show my chest. But I have a scar on my neck because they took my thyroid. After that, I got to the heaviest that I've ever been in my life. I weighed up to 257 pounds. And I'm 4'11". So I'm going to show you a photo of that. As you can see, like I was really, really big. And so, and after I went through like chemo and radiation and everything, I went through a very, very heavy spell of like depression for like a year and a half. And now by the grace of God, like so I'm going to show you a picture. I really don't like to show my body too much, but I do want to show you the progress that I've made. It does make a difference. Like your body changes. And as you change, this picture was taken like 3 months ago.
Hey, why don't you turn to the side and push your butt out like all the girls?
Because I'm not doing that. This is for myself. So
Hey, girls, turn to the side and push the butt
yeah,
out.
I don't do that. Like I don't know how to pose like that, But this is a photo of me now. And so now I'm
But
a
you
size
don't know how to
14.
person like that, official. You started to concern me about your arch game.
Okay, so stop it. But I said all that to say this is that I realized one is that I had to get to a place in space where I had to be honest with myself. Do not listen to women who tell you that you're perfect the way that you are, that you don't
No,
have
I
to
never
lose weight.
have.
Don't do that. Believe what you're telling yourself, because the fact of the matter is it's better when we lose weight. We get around better. It
Right,
helps our heart.
Yeah, it is.
There's like so many benefits. And so even now, so I have 2 boys. My oldest son is in football and my youngest son is a boxer. I'm able to keep up with running with him. And he runs like 7 miles a day. So I'm 38, so I'm old, but I can run with him like 5 to 6 miles a day.
Right. And then
And as I become more physically fit, like it feels better. And then I would suggest that you definitely up your water intake, because everything physical is actually easier to do. The physical is easier. It's more mental. Get right with the word of God. Center yourself on what the
Amen.
Proverbs
Amen.
31 woman is.
Amen.
And then
I do that. Amen.
work to become that Titus 2 woman.
Yeah.
And as you
amen.
study more, it'll just be
Oh,
like,
you want to become the tightest woman?
oh yes. Listen, God's, I'm gonna be a wife. But
No, I really
I'm
like
sorry.
tight.
I'm getting like a little bit nervous. Hold on, let me put my sweater on. I don't like.
I really like tight women. You said become a tight woman?
Titus.
Titus, the Bible Titus.
Oh, your box gonna be the tightest. You saying?
No, a Titus 2 woman. You better stop.
Oh, the Bible.
I was like, yeah, I want that
But
box to be the tightest too. I want the box to be the tightest as well.
But I just want to try to give you encouragement because.
Hey, she said I want to be a tightest 2 woman. I was like, I want to be the tightest too.
Thank you.
But
Thank
I
you
just
so
wanted to give you some encouragement, and then also
Thank you.
work on your skincare. So I used to have, whenever I went through cancer, and I went through radiation and everything, my skin before was like really, really bad. I have one scar right here from a fight, but that's another story. But I used to have like really big pores, and I had like a lot of sunspots. So pour into yourself like that, because
Right. And also too, I do wash my face, and I do use old school Vaseline, and also too, and I do that. And
don't do that. It'll make you sweat horrible.
Now she the tightest too. Because
you know what? Because I am grateful that I was never the girl. I was never the pretty girl in school. I was grateful that I was never the it girl in school because, you know,
All right, we
because
got,
I
hey,
never.
hey guys, thank you, Cheesecake. We got to end this conversation. We losing,
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. I just wanted to come up here and tell her like
we losing-
words of encouragement.
we losing followers by the
I'm
moment.
sorry, my bad. my bad.
Okay. We're getting off. We love you.
Hey,
It does. So
hey,
thank you for letting me up.
hey, no, official, you can stay up. I'm being
Okay.
honest with you. When good-looking women start talking too much about the Bible, it just makes our manhood shrink. It's like, I mean, I started turtling up, man. My drink started going inside of the shell. I started turtling up. No, man, it's like, listen, man. Hey, listen, we got to be, listen, man.
Focus.
Those thoughts are for Sunday, right? It's Wednesday, all right? This is hump day, okay? Hump day. This is hump day. Hey, Iris, you insult me one more time in this live and I'm blocking you. You come in here and you try to cause division this entire time. You don't look as good as you think that you look. You've gotten older over the last 4 years. You tried to switch your picture, but you're still the same evil person. You insult me or anybody else in this. Oh, well, it's too late now. Tone Top Cat got you. All right, official.
Okay.
Let's go back to the thing.
Okay, go.
Why is height so important to women?
Okay, so I'm 4'11", and for me, I think I would prefer a man to be at least like 5'6", 5'7", because if he's under that, he's gonna be struggling to reach for things the way that I do. I'm gonna be honest.
But you can't get step stool.
I have step stools. That's why I want a man to be at least 5'6" or 5'7", maybe 5'8". That way he could reach those things. It makes it
Nothing wrong with
easier.
that. The average,
I'm just being honest. Yeah,
the average man in America is like 5'9". So
really.
yeah, it's not bad. The average
Well,
man in
pretty
America.
much everybody's taller than me. I'd be borrowing women's husbands and stuff. I'd be like,
I
hey,
ain't
can
gonna
I
borrow-
borrow him real quick? Like in the
I ain't
store,
gonna
like if
borrow
I'm in
another
Walmart or something, I'd be like, hey, can I borrow your husband real quick? And they'll be like, what?
Hey, Rack 3 said I'm 5'8", darling.
Yeah,
So what type of man do you want? You want a Titus 4 man?
you're done.
You want a Revelation 3 man?
No, I want a Proverbs 20 man. Listen, I've been studying.
I know you was gonna have a verse. That's why I said it. I know that you've been studying for this moment, and that's why I let you have your moment. I was like,
So,
let me throw
listen,
this.
so that's the thing. So I have been studying for this moment because I wanted to know. I want to. So the Word of God says, "Who can find a wife? She just wears rubies." And then on the other end of that, who can find a faithful man? So when we tie in faithful and honor, it goes along the lines of the way a woman is to be respectful to her husband.
You know, official. I joined Christian Mingle, right?
Oh, it's not Christian. You should not do that.
Yeah, well,
did it
I might
one
not
time.
had success because my username was Come Get Some.
What's wrong with you? You're done.
Hey. Hey. Oh, I've been waiting for a long time to use that one.
You're so done.
I've been waiting for a long time to use that one. That was my username. Come Get Some. I've been waiting for forever to use that one.
Waiting for this moment.
It felt so good. Hey, official, is your I got multiple guys messaging me saying they want to see if they could date you. Is your DMs open?
No, actually, they're not open. So if you send me a message, it'll go to the request.
Okay.
So you can't. So they can send a message. It's just they don't go straight into my DM.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna give you guys a little trick to get her. Put a Bible verse in your bio.
You're done. No, okay. So how about this? If men are messaging you, here's the reality is that I'm a single mom. I have 5 kids. I have full custody of my 5 kids. They are 20, 17, 15, 14, and 12.
They almost all out of the house, y'all.
Yeah.
You're able to run around that thing with nothing on pretty soon.
Yeah, so they're all from my ex-husband. So because I was married previously, I am divorced. So yeah.
All right, well, hey, so y'all can slide into her DMs. Thank you, love. I appreciate you coming on. And congratulations on your good hair day.
Oh, I told you I got a haircut.
It looks
Thank you for
nice.
noticing, though. I'm not even gonna lie. It makes me feel better.
I like it. Have a good one. See, that's what y'all need to do to get these women. Y'all need to start noticing the little things. Y'all men don't be observant enough. Be like, oh, you did something with your hair. I like the highlights. It's lovely. Y'all be too simping with y'all comments. Y'all comments be simpage. Essence, how you doing? How you doing, Essence? You mean to come in? Time. Hey, y'all gotta be careful about hitting the thing. Y'all ain't really trying to come into the live. Hey, real quick, we got to do a quick mob break, and then I got Jaime, Sal's 3600, Edward, and King of all trades. Quick mob break. Number one, we need to get to 50,000 likes. Tap the screen. We need to get 50,000 likes. Number two, what it do? Number two, we need to get support for the show. So we need 14 more people to hit the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and support the show. If you don't have my Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, click my face up in the left-hand corner, and let's make it happen. Let's support the show. Number three, guys, if you're looking to go on a trip in August, September, October, November, December, go to my page and look at the rebooking specials that we have. We got some rebooking specials like Cartagena, $1,119 to go to Cartagena for 7 days with your flight included, Airbnb and flight included. That's a great deal. I have two of each. I got two of each on trips from August, September, and October. You want to go to Thailand? We got it. You want to go to Medellin or Cartagena, Colombia? We got it. You want to go to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil? We got it. Thank you, Sino, for supporting the show. Thank you so much, Sino, for supporting the show. I really appreciate it. Listen, guys, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again. Please, if you want to go on a trip, DM me. All right? Don't wait to the last minute like everybody waited to the last minute on the Flower Festival trip. It puts you in a bind. It puts me in a bind. There's less plane ticket options. There's less options of places to stay. So if you want to go on a trip in October, don't wait to October to hit me. Hit me now. All right? Every single trip, it comes down to a last minute scramble, and we're scrambling all over the place. I don't want to do it. Guys, we don't want to scramble. All right? Thank y'all for getting to 50,000 likes. Let's get this party back started. I'm bringing in Jaime. I'm bringing in Sal's.
Hey, what's
I'm
going
bringing in Edward. I'm bringing in King of all trades. Go ahead, Jaime.
Yeah, look, I think to the topic, I mean, everybody has their preferences. I get it, but it's like it's a funny thing because I'm like at 5'8", and it doesn't bother me any of my height at all. I've dated women that are taller and women that are shorter, but I always think it's like a weird thing when somebody says, oh, I need somebody to protect me. I'm like, I'm in Arizona. We are open carry state. I'm gonna protect you. You
Right.
fine. You could be Brock Lesnar coming at me. You ain't getting to me before I get to my.
Yeah, I wish a boy would try to mess with me and
Yeah.
my girl in California. I got a right to carry, so.
Yeah, so it's always like a weird thing, but and to be fair, because I've said this, before, I have a preference, and my preference is a real simple one, and it's not, because it's like, again, I can date like any type of woman, any color or whatever, but for me, my demeanor is like this: if I can't carry you out of a burning building, I'm not going to try to date you. I don't want, you know what I mean? Like if I can't physically carry you out, I can't really be with you. Because I don't want that on my conscience. You know what I mean? Like it's like if something happens to her and she's not knocked out and she can't walk on her own for fruition, again, it's, I think that's just valid. I don't, there's no stopgap except for that. If I can't get to a point of lifting you, no. So again, everybody, I get it, everybody has their preferences. But the thing is, when they kind of think that they can, when you're shooting above and beyond kind of thing, like some people don't realize, I think what I've noticed is that a lot of women, they think that they can actually date, the handsomest guy that they've hooked up with. And sometimes, they don't realize that guys are always dating down. Like we get it where we can get it, and sometimes, that's just
Not me.
right. I'm not like that either. I'm a quality, not quantity. So,
Jaime, weren't you supposed to book a trip?
So I had to have surgery on my elbows. I had my.
Did you have surgery on your manhood?
No, I had to have. But the thing is, I can't lift anything for like 6 weeks on one arm, and then I have to wait till September, and then I start teaching. I'm a professor, so I have to wait. So I'm going to be probably in the new year.
I'll be like this in a sling, clapping.
Yeah, well,
I'll be in a sling clapping like that.
like I said, if I can't
Don't
lift
you
you,
love when I come around?
they don't, they don't got to be a fire when I'm in Colombia. They don't have to be a fire for me to lift you, but I would like to be able to lift you and not get to where it look like I'm not that heavy. Why are you struggling? Like, so yes, I got to do physical therapy. And then yeah. So
You know what's funny? I mean, I gotta have a surgery. Elbow. I gotta have a surgery on my elbow. I ain't told anybody. I ain't told many people this, but they found a tumor on my elbow. And from what they know, it's non-cancerous, but it's extraordinarily painful.
yes.
And they said it probably occurred from a mass of playing keys and drums and instruments, so many for so long. It's extraordinarily painful.
Yeah.
So I have to change my cheek clapping positions up because I can't plank like that because my elbow be hurting. So I have to plank on one arm or plank right there, hit that thing like that. So
yeah, I had to stop doing push-ups and curls and stuff like that. And it's just like, I had to basically work out differently. So a lot of walking with a 30-pound vest, a lot of squats, just a lot of midsection workouts, just to kind of like have a lot of swimming. I've been in the pool like literally almost every day, but it's been like over 115 out here. But yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, it's like the dating pool has just been kind of like really just sad. Like I have not been trying. Like I got to do a book trip, bro. I got to do a book trip. And I literally the beginning of the new year, get my taxes.
It's going to change if you just book a trip.
Listen, when I get my taxes, that's literally the first thing I'm doing. Is
guess what? You could go to Rio with us for Carnival in February.
Ooh, I've been to Rio. Yeah, you need a visa. Yeah,
I get your visa. I get your visa. Hey, Britt, what it do, Britt? Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate.
Of course.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Why y'all such height queens? Why y'all don't love the short kings?
So I'm 5'4", to be honest. The shortest guy I've dated is 5'11". I met him while he was standing up on a section, so I didn't know how short he was. I don't know if I would have continued the interaction. I'm just being honest. But it was a great relationship. My tallest relationship was 6'4". That's about how high I will go. And I think it's innate nature. I mean, animals go after a certain animal based on different preferences, like maybe a peacock's feathers or whatever. And I think it's biological. And I think women have preferences just like men have preferences. And I think it's biological for a man, for example.
Do you think it's, let me ask you this. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay. Are you married or are you married?
No, I'm not married.
You in a relationship now?
Yes, I'm in a serious relationship.
How many kids you got?
I don't have any kids.
Okay. Are you hoping to marry this man, or are you just fine with being in a relationship with him?
I think it's too soon to know for sure.
Well, do you think you get to decide, or do you think he gets to decide?
I mean, he ultimately is the one that is going to ask me.
Right.
He's ultimately the one that's going to ask me, but it's not going to be a forced, I don't know, arranged marriage. So yes, on my end, I have to say yes as well. But he's going to be asked.
Well, you're in the danger zone, right? You recognize that.
I don't believe I'm in the danger zone.
Why don't you believe that?
A lot of my close friends have gotten married around my age, around like between 34, 35, and I have a friend that was 36, just got married and now has a baby with her husband. And I think just in my close-knit group of friends and family, the women typically have a focus on their career.
Oh, y'all one of them. Y'all those career women.
And so I think...
Yeah, you ain't getting married, my love. He ain't gonna marry you.
Hold on. I think excuse me, I didn't mean to say hold on, but I think what I'm trying to say is it's not like we've not dated, but... Yeah,
but love, the hardest thing, I'm gonna tell you something, and I mean this with no disrespect. The hardest thing in the world is to get a man to marry you. That is so difficult. And it's way more difficult now because other women have made it more difficult for you by being greedy in divorce settlements, okay?
Well, just to be honest and transparent, I've had someone propose to me.
Of course, all y'all done had 6,909. There have been 1,442,000 proposals. Every woman that's ever come on this show has said someone, or I had one woman that said 11 guys had proposed to her.
No, I've only been proposed to one time, and a lot of my 20s I spent so I started dating a man when we were 18, 19 years old. We dated throughout college. We were together for 6 years. And it didn't end up working out. And so I spent definitely some time to myself. and focus on my career. And typically the men that
What's
I
your
attract,
career? What's your career?
I work in HR.
How much do you make?
I make 150 a year.
What's your
roughly.
top level of earnings?
In terms of total compensation,
No, in your field, what's the top level of earnings?
about 250,000.
So if your guy who you're with right now say, I want to marry you, but I want you to stay at home and raise the kids, would you tell him no?
Yes, I would tell him no.
So what you're doing is just playing around, right?
I don't
You,
believe
you,
so.
no. Let me be real with you, Britt. I have no problem with career-driven women, but you guys are not for marrying. You're for having fun with. You and you no. Listen to me. I have no problem with you. I work with a lot of you, and I love the quality of you guys' work. You guys do an incredible job, and you do such an incredible job because you're only really focused on the job, right? You don't really have a family life like that. You don't have kids. You don't really have anything else to focus on. So I love working with you guys. I love it. I think you guys are awesome at what you do. But here's the challenge. When you find a real man that wants to have a family, he ain't gonna want his woman to be career focused. That's just not how it. That's just not how real men. Because I make enough for me and you and for us to live well and you not to have to work. And I don't want my kids being raised by a stranger.
The type of men that I attract, because let's be honest, depending on who you are, you would attract different people. The type of men I attract want a quote unquote power couple where both people work, where they see value in a woman being very intelligent.
Let me tell you what they seek value in. They don't want to carry the whole load financially. Ain't no man built to want to have a power couple and be equal with a woman. But they are built to be like, shit, I don't want to pay for all this shit. Let me get someone and I can sell her the power couple dream. That's a dream that men are selling you guys. I'm going to tell you, it's a lie.
I do not do 50-50. In fact, my sister who just got married, her husband makes a significant amount of more money than her, but she does make, in the Black community considered a large amount of money, and she works full time. He is a business man, but he works for a company. And I can tell you, oh, by the way, they don't have kids together. He only has kids.
So let me ask you something, Britt. You want a man to marry you, he pay all of the bills, and you keep all of your money?
That's what I was just going to get at. My sister does not pay any bills, and she can.
And you want to keep all your money?
And I don't want to, but I'm saying that's a situation.
Y'all out of y'all goddamn mind.
I did not say that I want to.
Y'all out of y'all damn mind. That's why men ain't getting married in large numbers. F that. No, that's not how it should be. And it'll never be that way with me. If y'all can find an idiot that's going to let you keep all your money and he work his ass off, killing himself, and then when you divorce him, you want to take half of his shit, fine. Not me. F that. F that. Either you stay at home and let me pay all of the bills, or you go to work and pay bills in this house too. Because I'm going to tell you men something. Let me tell you something. If you create where you're paying all of the bills and she keeping all of the money, when she goes to divorce you, she's going to put that in the divorce. And now you're going to be paying alimony on top of her keeping her full salary. And she's going to ask you for 50%. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is not 1922. It's 2026. This is a setup for you to screw you over in 7 to 10 years, depending on when that state has the cutoff for marriage and divorce. Don't do it. You got two choices with me. It ain't no investment that's worth investing in, Kalina Burke. You got two choices with me. Two choices, two. And this should be all the choices for all men. Number one, you can work and pay bills in this house with me. You don't have to pay 50% of them, but you pay a third of them. I'll pay 70%. Number two, you can stay at home and I can pay for everything and you can raise our kids. You don't get to do both. Keep all your money, have me going to an early grave. No. That's that bullshit men are falling for, and that's why they unaliving themselves when she files for divorce. 36% of men unaliving themselves now? No, ma'am. Well, then it won't be no matrimony, Kalina Burke, and I can still keep cracking these beautiful women out here without giving them any of the hard-earned money that I've worked over years to obtain. F you, F her, and F anybody that think like that. F you. F you. F you. Because you definitely don't look good enough for anybody to pay all the bills for. You look wild. I'm going to tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something very clearly. Women are looking to get you in a position where they have leverage on you in a marriage. That's why so many men are going without getting no cheeks from their wife, because they scared to piss her off. She gonna try to divorce them and take all their shit. No, no, no. You're gonna do better in any divorce if your wife is paying bills, because your attorney can prove she pays bills, she has a career that she can take care of herself, and she's been paying bills. I should owe zero alimony. None. None. And don't give her the house. If she don't wanna sell it, force the court to sell it. And you take half of the money for the house. Don't let her run no game on you. You gonna take your house from your kids? I sure am. They can live in an apartment just like me with you and me. No man should go into marriage scared. I'm telling you, I've already been there, gentlemen. I've already been through it, and I've already had the divorce, and I won the divorce. When my ex-wife had our daughter, she wanted to stay home. But I had my mom come take care of my daughter. I said, you take your ass right back to work. Take your ass right back to work. And guess what? 2 years later, she filed for divorce. And guess who won the divorce? Me. Guess who would have lost the divorce if I had let her stay at home? Me. Me. I'm going to tell gentlemen something. You control marriage. It's yours. Do not give any woman any leverage to divorce you. Don't give her none. Don't give her none. Do not give a woman an incentive to break up your family. Kalina said you should have created a space, felt like she was provided for. Kalina, you don't know me. She was provided for. And now she's fucked. She's complaining constantly about money. She's complaining constantly how she can't do the things that she wants to hear, that she wants to do. I don't complain. I go get it. Oh, can you take care of this for our daughter? Of course I could take care of it for. I ain't got the money right now. 7 back surgeries. She don't even got an arch gang no more. She can't even arch her back in doggy style. 7 back surgeries. Rods in her back. She got a thing that she has to charge that's implanted in her lower back. Did she have all of this stress when she was married to me? No. Was her back destroyed when she was married to me? No. Was she complaining about money when she was married to me? No. But now her arch game is fucked up. She can't even arch her back to let a dude hit it from the back right. Ricky, F you and F her business. This is my panel. I can talk about what I choose to talk about. I'm not hurt, Sheena. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt at all. I'm telling the truth. And I'm telling men right now, oh yeah, I do feel good about her disability. If you leave me, I want you to be destroyed. Period. And guess what? Guess what? It's come true. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. If I'm busting my ass and I put you in $1 million house with Benzes and Maseratis out in the front, and you decide to leave me, I wish you done but the best. The worst. I'm sorry. I wish you nothing but the worst. If now we got to shift my beautiful daughter from house to house, I wish you nothing but the worst. And guess what? God has answered that prayer. God has answered that prayer. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't wish, listen, if I'm busting my ass and I put you in $1 million house in wine country, and I put you in, the worst you ever drove was a BMW, and you want to break up our family, and then your back is fucked up, that's God speaking to you. That's all I'm saying. That's God speaking to you, because my back is in good shape. That's God speaking to you. Call it whatever you want to call it. That's God speaking to you. But I'm going to tell men something real quick. Do not marry a woman. And I wouldn't even recommend you guys sign paperwork to get married. Don't do it. Get a spiritual marriage. Go see your pastor, your priest, or whatever, and you can put an insurance, a huge insurance policy in her name in case you die. Give her a $5 million insurance policy in case you die. That's her security. Give her a power of attorney for certain things and move on with your life and get married. I do not sign paperwork with any state in America. Don't do it. It is a trap. Go ahead, Scott Blue.
I was going to say something on the prompt, but I wanted to say something about what you just said. And I agree because you know what? People are going to reap what they sow. You know, you do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. So it's like if you know you're doing the right thing and other person's just taking advantage of whatever, they're going to reap whatever anyway, you know? And you can't stop that because that's all in God's will. That's it. So it's like, it is what it is.
All I
You
know
know?
is Scott Blue. My mom is a praying woman. She's a religious woman. And I was like, why do you think she having all of these issues, money problems? She got demoted from her job. She had 7 back surgeries. She got rods in her back. They had to go in and break her ribs. They had to put an implant in her back. She can't feel her left leg.
Mm.
She can't carry anything over 10 pounds. I was like, Mom, why do you think she having all these issues? She said, God don't like ugly, son.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's right. Yeah.
She said,
Mm-hmm.
she said, God don't like ugly. And that's all I'm going to say about it. When you do ugly,
Mm-hmm.
ugly things happen.
Right.
You guys understand she's got a thing implanted in her back and she has to charge it so that she won't feel the pain that's in her left leg from her back surgeries. So it just numbs her left leg.
Mm-hmm.
She's not old. She's never had any serious injuries. Her whole body is just breaking down.
Right.
And now I'm supposed to help you? Oh, can you come over and lift it? Nope. Sure can't. Call Thumbtack. Nope. Call Thumbtack. Can you? Nope. Sure can't. Nope. Julia, she got to plug herself into a charger. And I'm not lying. She has a thing. It is wireless. She plugs it into the thing, right? Into the wall, charges it, then puts it on her, and it charges the thing that's implanted in her lower back. Now, she ain't had no wreck, Scott Blue.
Mm.
She ain't had nothing. Now, why would that happen? She was in good health when we were together. No injuries in sports, none of that. Now, why would that happen, Scott Blue? Why would your life all of a sudden start falling apart like that?
You reap what you sow. I said before. You reap what you sow. God works in mysterious ways.
Now your arch
Yeah.
game is destroyed. You can't even arch your back to get hit from the back, right?
But you know what, Don? Whatever it is, like what's meant for you is for you. You know, even though you dedicated the time and effort towards, you know, being with her and supporting all that stuff, she wasn't meant for you, apparently, because look at the outcome, right? So in other words, you're good now. You know, you should be living life with peace, love, and happiness at this point. You know, because she wasn't never meant for you from the beginning. You know,
But I would,
and we
but
go
Scott,
through phases like that in life where we choose people that we think is going to be, you know, beside us, and then they just, nope, that's not the one God had for you. So you're gonna find ways and doors to just, you know, let them out. You know what I'm saying? That's happiness.
I'm gonna be straight up with you, Scott Blue. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I would get married again, but it will be a religious ceremony. I'm gonna put a huge life insurance policy in her name, and I'm gonna give her a power of attorney for certain things if I pass.
Right?
I
You
am
gotta back
not.
up yourself. That's
I am not signing a contract with the state. Never. I won't do it. I just simply won't do it, and I don't think any man should, because we should be together because we want to be with each other, not because one of us has leverage over the other person if they leave
Yeah.
or if she leaves.
Mm-hmm.
We should be together because we want to be together, not because I'm scared that if I leave, you're going to try to destroy me financially.
I don't know. I think if I was with somebody for years and years and years and it didn't work out, I'm just like this. You know what? I'm just gonna live my life, do what I do, and live my life and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. When you're with somebody, it's just so much, like, exactly that. You know, because you got to deal with everything with them and stuff like that, and then you got your, you know, it's just like it's just a lot. It's a lot. Because even with the past relationships that I've been in, it was just like a, you know, it was always like a concern somewhere. It was always a concern. It was like a stress factor somewhere, and I was just like, I don't want to live that way. But a part of me is like this, you know, like I'm in a certain age and I'm like, okay, if I caught somebody, baby, now, because hey, when I reach, you know, my 40s and all that other stuff, it's like I'm not.
How old are you now?
Ah! I'm 37.
You're not that old, and you look
I mean,
you look better than most 37. I've seen your lives. You're more energetic, and you look better than most 37-year-olds out here. You seen Brittany Renner lately?
no, I don't think I know her.
Oh man, she's 34. She looks like she's 54.
Well, I try to stay stress free the best I can. I eat healthy and I exercise. So, yeah.
Thank you, Julius, for supporting the show. I appreciate you, good sir. Hold on, Scott Balloon. Let me bring
Of course. Yeah.
Let me bring Kalina in. If she wants to come in now, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. Listen, I'm gonna tell men something. I'm 46 years old. I've been all over the world. I've done and seen things that a lot of young men haven't done and seen. I'm telling you, if you get married, do not sign any paperwork. Give her the wedding that she wants, the church, the dress, the ring, the family, the party, everything. But do it with a priest or a rabbi or a pastor or imam in front of the eyes of God. Give her a huge life insurance policy solely in her name and give her power of attorney over certain things if you pass. Do not give somebody an incentive to divorce your dumb ass. Don't do it. Never give someone an incentive to take something from you. That makes no sense. 0 sense. Don't give anybody an incentive to screw you over. Don't do it. It makes no sense. Somebody said 8 p.m. formula life policy will give her the incentive to have you unalived. You're not a very smart person. You're not a very smart person. I can tell you're not smart. I'm not even going to respond to you because you got a bad name and you watch the ID channel. You're not smart. I know you're not smart. If you have a life insurance policy, anything over $500,000, the first thing the life insurance are going to do is investigate you and everything that you've done before they pay out. The bigger the life insurance policy, the bigger the investigation when someone passes. If they even sniff a whiff that you did something to your partner, then guess what? It's void. You don't get paid. Go ahead, Julius. They just not, Boog. They just not smart. They just not intelligent. Go ahead, Julius.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear, brother. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, just want to make sure. No, I think I'm gonna tell a quick story. I'm gonna shorten it just because it's kind of long. A friend of mine talked to me one time. So yeah, this comes from Nigeria. So a young man married a wife, took a wife. Now there was a bit of an age gap, 10 to 15 years, but they were happy. He took care of her. They loved each other, no problem. But then one day the wife asked, there was a stick that was always hanging above that door in their house. And she asked, well, what's the stick for? And he told her that when he was a baby, that he was very sick and nearly died. But the healer bound his life to that stick. And he said that as long as that stick stays and never touches the ground, he would live. And so he told us, look, as long as it never touches the ground, I will live and I'm fine. So, now about a year later, or however long later, they got into a bad argument about something stupid. And for the argument, she gets so mad, she grabs that stick and throws it on the ground. But it was a lie. It was a test. You see, that his life was never in danger. He just wanted to see if there was ever a time where if he would share something that would make him vulnerable to her, that she would use it against him.
Wow. Wow. You hear that, Scott Blue?
Yeah, I heard. I heard. Mm-hmm.
This is, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Go ahead, Julius. Go.
I was like, look, how many years they had? The minute she got in her feelings and felt justified, took that stick, and she would have ended his life in an instant, if that story were true.
Wow, man, hey, bro, that's deep. That right there is deep. She would have ended his life. I'm gonna tell you young men, man, you guys got your whole life in front of you. You want to love someone, you want to have legitimate children within inside of marriage, you can do that. Have your family come, have your wedding, just don't sign the paperwork with the state. Let the contract for your marriage be between you and your wife and God, not between you, your wife, God, and the state. Don't do it. Do not.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever heard that. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard that story before, but I figured you would learn some lessons.
I'm gonna retell that story. That's an amazing story. Shoot, that's an amazing story, bro. Hey, I'm doing 2 lives today. I got a 2:00 appointment, so I'm jumping off of this one. But thank you guys so much for giving. Thank you, Julius. I appreciate you. Thank you, Top Cat, Tone, KG, y'all for modding. Appreciate everybody that came up. Thank you, Scott Blue. Thank you, everybody. If you tapped or you participated, I appreciate you. You guys that got passports and want to go on a trip and you follow me, hit me. I'm going to give you a crazy deal because I need to book out these last couple of trips. So if you want to go Cartagena, Colombia, Medellin, Colombia, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, or if you want to go to Thailand, hit me up. I'm going to give you an incredible deal. All right? Talk to you guys soon.